What is up, guys? Happy Tuesday, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It with me, your host, Jessica. Hey, guys, I hope everybody's having a great day and a great week so far. A little bit of a cold start this morning, which is surprising since it was in the 70s last week, but I guess we'll take what we can get. So, today I have so much to talk about. I had a really great weekend this past weekend. I feel like a lot of things happened all at once. I feel like a lot of things have been happening all at once. If everybody else feels like that, we're all in the same boat as we start to kind of round down for the semester. Just a quick little reminder that Rapid on Camera is going to be announcing the winners of its film festival in the coming week. So please keep an eye out for that. If you're not following Rapid on Camera on Instagram, please go follow us. We are super excited to announce these winners because everybody put so much hard work into these projects and they deserve to be recognized. So go make sure you follow us on Instagram, and why not subscribe to our YouTube channel while you're at it. We have some really great projects coming your way as we round down for the end of this semester as well. So, speaking of changes and such, this past weekend was my birthday, and I feel like that day went by way too quickly. I did not get to simmer in it enough. And when I say that, I mean, I feel like with your birthday, it's one of those days where you're doing something, so it kind of goes by so quickly, and you don't really get the chance to, really take it in, I turned 21, which I feel like is a really big age. I think my last 3 birthdays, I would say, have been pretty big birthdays because, when I turned 19, it was my last year of, my teenage years, I guess. And that's something that you're kind of like, dang, it's really gonna sink in now that, I'm going to be in my 20s. And then, of course, when I turned 20, I was like, oh my gosh, now I'm in my 20s, this is really weird. I feel so much more adult. And then turning 21, I was like, this is crazy. I feel like it's one of those things where you're a child, and when you're a kid, you're like, I cannot wait to grow up. And then you get older, and you're like, okay, I need these years to, take a little bit of a pause because I'm just not ready for everything to come at me like this. But turning 21, just kind of knowing that, I don't really feel 21 necessarily, but I also feel like I'm at that point in my life where things are happening, and, I'm kind of at that age now, and I'm like, all right, I can handle this and stuff. So it's really weird to be 21. Kind of exciting. I was excited for it. And I really just wanted to have a nice, good day. So I got to do, of course, what I enjoy doing the most. I got to hang out with my friends and my family. My family came down to spend the evening with me, and I hung out with my friends. It was really fun. Everybody really made it a really nice day. I mean, people make things a nice day for me anyway. So, but it was really special to, have it be we want to do what you want to do, and let's just go hang out and have a good time. And one of the things that I made a point for my birthday, which may not have been the best solution for the future me, but past me on Saturday, it was we're not going to do any homework. You're going to truly take this day to just do what you need to do, for yourself. Just relax, just really enjoy it, be in the moment for once in your life. Stop worrying about what you have to do tomorrow and what you had to do this next week, and what's due and what you have to get to. Just take a minute and just genuinely relax. Just relax and take a moment for yourself. And so, sidebar, that's kind of a reminder for everybody listening right now. If you have just feel you've been super overwhelmed, a lot's been going on lately, you really deserve that. Just take a day for yourself. Just take a day where you're I'm not going to do anything, or you're going to do what you want to do, whatever that may be. I'm not going to answer my text messages. I'm not going to answer my phone. If someone needs to get a hold of me for something, I'm just not responding. It's just not... I just need a day for myself where I can just put everything in the back of my mind and not think about it. And I think, when you try to do that, you have to really force yourself to do it. And you just have to tell yourself, tomorrow I'll deal with all of this. Tomorrow I will sit down, I will lock in, I will take care of everything that I have to do. But today I just need to recharge because, when you're not at your best, you're not performing at your best. And when you're not performing at your best, you're not doing your best work. So sometimes in order for you to put your best foot forward and your best work forward, you really have to just take a break. And I think that, again, turning 21, I cannot believe I've been on this earth for 21 years. But when you think about it, time really does fly. It flies by you. You have no idea how quickly it goes. You wake up one day and you're like, how did I get here? what's been going on. And I think that people forget to kind of sit in the little moments, and it's not even the little moments of like one day or 1 hour. It's a second, it's a minute, it's one thing that happens. It's when somebody cracks a joke and you laugh. That's it. Like you want to be in those little moments. And I think that life moves so quickly, and sometimes you forget to do that. So, not to get like, super deep and reflective on everybody, but, I think it's one of those things where you really need to kind of take a step back and just look at the moment. And sometimes you have to just put things to the side so that you can enjoy things, because like I said, you're not putting your best foot forward if you yourself are not in a good spot. And sometimes, like, you need those days where you just recharge your battery, because you could be getting 8 hours of sleep every night but still wake up and just be dragging, because it's taxing. Life is hard. And I think that everybody is doing a really good job of just trying to keep it afloat, because you never know what's going to happen. And it's super exciting. So I'm really excited for like a new chapter. I know that technically, everybody, the new year is technically when everybody's like, okay, like, new year, new me, or new year, and then you do this. But, your birthday can be in a chapter for you, because you're closing out one year and you're starting another one. So, things that you were setting up in the year before could happen in that year. And then, it's part of that year. But I intend to make some good memories. I try to take advantage of everything that I can. And, of course, with a new age, I guess, comes new responsibilities. So everybody be safe out there and, do what's best for you. But I'm really excited. It's going to be really fun. So I wanted to catch you guys up on everything. I know I promoted this a lot in my last couple shows, but very much support your colleges and support your majors and support other majors that may connect to you. So a couple of reminders, of course, this coming week, it's going to be really busy, but the next week, the last week of April, there's a lot of stuff going on for production and cinema. And as a student in that major and in that minor, I feel like I need to tell you guys about it. So first of all, April 28th at 7 p.m. is going to be the live broadcast of the Highlander Hour. If you do not know what the Highlander Hour is, let me tell you. So the production students and journalism students put on this live broadcast, which is news. But there's also aspects of comedy. Sometimes we have different kind of segments. There's funnier stuff. There's documentary style things. It's a really good time to kind of get a variety of stuff all in one go, and it supports the students. It's only an hour long. There's going to be a watch party. It will be in Hemp Hill. There will be food and drinks. You'll see a lot of stuff about that advertising coming out in the next couple of weeks, but it's definitely something you should keep on your radar, because it's something fun you can come do if you're not doing anything on a Monday night. And I think it'll be good to come support your friends. So then after that, on Tuesday, there's going to be a Smackdown. If you know what the Smackdown is, it's like a debate where you debate like the best scene or the best this, and there's a lot that's going down with that. You should definitely come support me, because I'm actually going to be in it this semester, which is crazy, but you should come support me so you can vote for me to win. And then, of course, for production, we always showcase our best work. And I'll have more details on when that's going to come up in the next couple weeks, but definitely come support us, because we work really hard and we deserve to get recognized for it. So there's that. I'm very excited, though. There's a lot to come, guys. I'm super excited for you guys to hear about my short film. I know I've talked about it, I've touched on it, but I feel like I can't really say anything yet, because it's not really public yet, in the sense of it's still kind of in my class. So super excited, though. If you like men's basketball, you are definitely going to want to check this out, because we have some really cool features in there, and it's a great way to support the team and support the guys that work so hard to play and get us our championships and our wins, which is great. But that is all I have for you guys today. So yeah, a freshly 21 me signing off today. Thank you guys so much for listening. As always, I hope you guys have a great day and a great week. We are going to have a fantastic week, and we're going to get through this. So make sure you are following Rockford on Camera on Instagram, so you can be updated when those winners of the film festival come out, because you definitely don't want to miss that. And thank you guys so much. I will see you next week, same time on Tuesday, for another episode of Let's Talk About It with me, your host, Jessica. Bye, guys.
Hey, that's one.